You're not bugging, you're not losing your mind. A lot of people want to make you feel like you're crazy just because you can read them. You know what I'm saying? People to make it seem like you're over-exaggerating, you're bugging. What made you think that? What made me think that is my body recognized everything you're trying to do. I already know what you're thinking about. I already know the next move and your next move.
You're cold as ice. The way you play it, baby, it ain't nice. Oh, and you're bold to assume that I'm not as cold as you. You play it.
You're not bugging, you're not losing your mind. A lot of people want to make you feel like you're crazy just because you can read them. You know what I'm saying? People to make it seem like you're over-exaggerating, you're bugging. What made you think that? What made me think that is my body recognized everything you're trying to do. I already know what you're thinking about. I already know the next move and your next move. I'm so in tune with myself that it allows me to be in tune with you. I'm reading. I know everything about you. I know what direction, I know the angle, I know your approach, and I'm not going for it. So people are trying to make you seem crazy because you're that in tune. But value your intuition, value your insight, value the signals that go off because it'll save your life, I promise you. You're not bugging, you're not losing your mind. A lot of people want to make you feel like you're crazy just because you...
Need a music video shot?
From the right, sing the song until the go down of the same. He's worthy. You ought to praise him just right there for just being worthy. Jesus is worthy. He's worthy.
of the scene, in the arguments in the storm screen. Forever the fingers of the slap to cap, this aching of the arthritis of the rebuttals of the innocent sentence. Gasping of the wheezing of the bronchitis or sore. In between for the tending of the joints and the energy release. Relentlessly drained until depleting. Another was that intentional for the green. Wasted time painting and panting back and forth for this catfish trapped this over the fraud for the silver platters and the saving the breath. What you have left, the energy to reserve for the day, for the week, to save for this defense in actual words. Mean actual actions. For the treading upon the blood-soaked ground, for the echoes of the war, for the muttering in my ear, for the solid ghosts of the soldiers who died the hour, for the bad move, for the things you do, for the holding a sign that says you do, for slander, for the cursing you because of the move, for the yelling and jerking and pissed off for the world, for the be bad, or lie to me, for the sanity, for the obvious and no wonder, for the how that you can wonder, for the glitches, balance is less than more, or the being the complex, the saint for the sin, or please forgive forever for the ways of the constantly. Find the dearest of friend for the happening to me, for now I can find normal, for the excited about the studies or the wonderful about the future, the what awaits. Where did they go from here for the near, for the truth, the desire to collide, for this to choose over what not to hide the heart, for this but to cover the face with art, for this to recall, for the look is beautiful enough that you could before the end of the rebirth. Before all this regret, not cherishing the moments of each warm thought of your smile, for the embracing out of recall to not to find a speakerphone, but a mindful way for the speak because the people really listen, or to be all for the trip for the mind, for the enlightening beyond the horizon, for this is Captain Sim. And hit like lighting, but never be frightened for your sightings. But this is all the same to find a prompt for this to switch, this to make me trip and blow the mind like a fuse of the lips to the hips in this dance. Let me sing when you lullaby for the greater than I. Or knows not for the who he is, and hanging over the block, strapped enough to probe block, or rock the climber, or the heller for the grumpy enough to find a foundation for the eyes to touch the divine time. And be real enough for the growth, and the never the slowing each other's growth. You find what's changes left to me, and say the close calls for the heart that never won, the self-seeking of mind that never mind to stall, or the pain inspires the art for what makes beautiful, pushing it all down for the where we gone. I want to push it all down for to turn the feelings off for this to be done. Make the choice of making mine, letting go, saying goodbye. Realization showed me the safe felt like for this to feel like to say lay someone's arms to close what the world goes quiet and never to hear is heartbeat. Very in the moment for the releasing of what you said so meant. What you meant was said. Proud of what you meant for the set, for the tear, for the forbidden fruit, for the pieces so sweet enough to know that felt like to be like you. For this put in my shoes, with 4-letter words and never to find a can of fear. For this to mean so much but a little. At face value, for the believe that everything for the world, for the raw, for the dream, to the travel, for the ever to find the void, the closure, for the just to hurt me, for the barriers. And embrace that and look stupid enough that you can find that there's tomorrow. You remember for the braver than you believe. Connection was gone, to let it go. But what was wrong for the leading me on for the trip that you can find inspired for the electrical current over your blind. Led on, fell for the pavement for the jolting of it under you. Body felt tangibility for the surviving and the spite. Not to think of the peculiar enough for the strange and quirky enough for the waking over the thesaurus. And it become the definition for the way for that you can try to trap. Stuck inside the time for the never to know where to go for the how to find a miss. Exaggeration to find yourself for the thought for the law. This is convincing yourself in every arm and seen. Yes, and I'm who am I fooling for the worthless of the worship for the without the hesitation and forever in the silence in their own tongue. In order to be the one for the reaching of the ears. With the blood red roses for the delicate scent for the this to be the rose red blood that pumps through the heart for the beating eternity for you. How long before you go insane for the nothingness of the swirling of the mind for the just reality for the just an illusion for the labyrinth of the soul for the just a sense. I love you until the death of the stars of the gold ballast to burn out and die for this yearn for the love until the sun dies out for the sickening of the silence of the slides between the ever-growing gap or sit between the bodies in the moment in time for the safe haven. With the arms and the legs, where it should love to be for this amount of young folk for this poke jokes, or the nomad for the everywhere you go. Still fade gently and never the knowing of the something, nothing spoken. Sleepless in the head, long race in the morning. Glance outside of that for the done. Stares for the window for the facing upon the hill, or the river, or what's needed for the cold searching of the face of the pale. Haunted Blake space, dissipation, anxiety for the thrill. Or did you know what the action it is? Less ugly or enough for the untitled words of this charisma. Personality for the sweeting you, or suiting you for the personality for the charismatic enough to record your face of replaying inside of my mind. Or the melanin over the acknowledgement over the sacrifice and what's sustained for the test of time for the taking too many storms outside that. Oppressor for you gang up in that threat and that the power of what you have inside. Untitled, again, last item for the deep, for the call, for the forgive them all for what you can find against you, for the looking at you, for the everything changes and see the face again. Nothing ever happened but the masterpiece, for that you were beautiful enough to believe it in your eyes, and you were ugly enough for that you can find electrocute. Rescue in my mind, for never to find a spare in my eyes, and claim to be able to stop the time for that you.
redeeming the times. In the meantime, my friend, let truth stand like a strong tower, and let love be rooted like a firmly planted flower. Darkness will be devoured when the clock strikes at glory hour. Good and evil coincide. That is, until the appointed time when the sun comes back, redeeming the times. In the meantime, my friend, let truth stand like a strong tower, and let love be rooted like a firmly planted flower. Darkness will be devoured when the clock strikes at glory hour. Good and evil coincide. That is, until the appointed time when the sun comes back, redeeming the times. In the meantime,